Hi, my name is Karla Reinhardt, and I've been a volunteer with ODA for almost 10 years now. I first heard about ODA probably just social media or online articles because they did the work with the lobster traps and doing the cleanups and fishing nets out of San Pedro. Then I realized that I didn't have to be a diver, I could have worked on the boat, and so that's how I got started with them. Did some local cleanups, and now I have a channel I've adopted in Fullerton, upstream of here. I think what I'm impressed about is with ODA is the types of volunteers that come out from all different walks of life, but we all have something in common as we all want to, save, not necessarily save the ocean, but protect it, keep the wildlife safe, keep plastics out. Like, it's kind of a well-rounded group of people, but it's usually our love of the ocean and wildlife that keeps us out here. I race sailboats, and the more you're out on the ocean, and especially after the storms, and especially here in Long Beach, you see a lot of trash that's coming out from the rivers. To be honest, we're not doing enough, and it's overwhelming. And sometimes I feel like the cleanups are hard because you're only doing a little bit, but then I kind of got to where it's like every little bit helps. And even just being out here just increases the awareness of what's out here and what we need to do about it. Sometimes it feels like there's so much to do that it does, you're not making a difference, but really the difference is just getting the word out and being around people that want to help. And sometimes that's where the difference comes, is okay, the people are out here trying to do things and be positive about it. Thinking about memorable parts of doing these cleanups, like first of all, volunteering on the dive boats, it was always fun. Oh, I want to see an octopus, or I'm always looking for what kind of creatures are out there, and seeing the wild, the birds and the dolphins and sometimes whales. But then even being upstream, the channel that I clean up, sometimes what I remember is I still remember the first cleanup, and it was probably after the winter when stuff gets washed down and not we first started doing it, the amount of trash. I mean, pulling a TV out, things you would just not expect, just so much. And then once you start a regular routine, once we start cleaning this more often, you see the difference over time. It's you are definitely improving it over time. Not only do I attend ODA cleanups, I run my own cleanup in Fullerton. So yeah, I do whatever I can. Sometimes I don't have time to do it all, but I fit it in when I can. So in terms of what I see in the ocean, this last storm, we had an early rain this year, probably in October. And I think I went out to practice on my boat a week later. There was literally so much trash and so much debris that we stopped. And I don't have a motor, so even that, it didn't damage my boat or anything, but literally there was so much trash that I was stuck. And you have to stop and pull it off your boat and then keep going. So yes, there's a lot, and knowing that it can actually damage larger boats if they pull up a net or a bag. And the fun thing is, when I'm out there for a race, last time I was out, it was oh, you see a bottle, let's try to go grab that. We make a challenge out of it. So, and then people kind of model that behavior. So that's fun. In terms of donating, I know some people, if they don't have the time, they can donate money. Personally, I'd rather, I like volunteering. And I think you can do one cleanup, you can attend all of them. Just do what you can. And that's my advice. I mean, I know that even if you can't do an ODA cleanup, there's always something out there, and just networking with people, and even just getting, if you can't volunteer, maybe just get the word out and let other people know about the cleanups.